Hi everybody, I'm Hubsmash, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Arkham Knight. For those who didn't know, the game was released and met with some criticism. There are some issues, one could say, with the PC version. The game itself is a great game, but the port to PC is very poorly optimized, and the developer has noted that they're aware of this, and they're working on it. Before I get into the rest, I just wanted to say it's very important to note that this is my experience on my computer, and it should be fairly indicative of an experience on a similar computer, but if you're running AMD hardware, I really can't speak to what your experience might be like. But nevertheless, summary of the issues that I've experienced. The in-game FPS locked to 30 by default. I initially thought this was a weird thing to have happen in a brand new game like this on PC, but later on it became apparent that they did this on purpose. The drastic dip in FPS while gliding. When I'm up on a pedestal of some kind, spinning the camera around, everything's great. Everything's honky-dory, one might say. But once I start gliding, things take a turn for the worse. My FPS drops to 40 or 45, and when I'm in the Batmobile, it's even worse. Goes down to 30, 35. I never noticed it drop below 30 though, which goes back to the FPS log that I'm sure that they turned on knowing that even the rigs that greatly surpass recommended requirements were gonna have issues playing higher than 30 FPS in any kind of consistent manner. I had no issues with stability. I'm running the latest nVidia Game Ready driver for Batman, and it's been a fairly stable experience. What are the developers doing about all of these problems? Well, they actually pulled the game from the Steam store. Not only did they do that, but they acknowledged the issues, and they explained that recommended specs users need to run the game on basically medium settings, and if you have minimum requirements, you need to run the game on a 1280 by 720 resolution and low in order to hit that 30 FPS mark. I'll include links in the description to those announcements. What do I think about all this? I think that it's a shame. I was looking forward to this game. I don't really want to play it at 30 FPS. I don't really think that I should have to turn off a bunch of the nVidia technologies. I don't think that I should have to reduce my settings so drastically, but I really do appreciate that they're acknowledging it. They're recommending playing at 30 FPS, which is going to give the best experience. If you do insist on playing the game, you're going to get the best experience with that 30 FPS cap on. They're recommending you don't change anything in the INI. They're being fairly transparent, especially for a company that lives and dies by their products and how well their products sell. So I'm gonna hold off on playing this game. I'm gonna wait until the developers have addressed the performance issues, and I'm gonna stay tuned, and I hope you stay tuned as well. I'd like to know your thoughts on the issues. I've heard a few cases of people that haven't had any problems, and I'm super stoked that you guys are able to get into the game and play without any issues. I'd be curious to know what your specs are and things like that, how you did your testing. But I'd also like to know about what you guys think about how Rocksteady has handled this. Do you think that it was a wise decision to pull the game from Steam? Do you think they should have released at all? How do you think they should have done things differently? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what the community thinks about the way that this was handled in this PC port. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Hubsmash, and I hope you have a beautiful day.